Rico
podcast.
Bring your friends
On the podcast.
You needed a professional.
I told you needed a professional on the podcast, and you finally brought one.
There we go.
A professional what? A professional comic, a professional nerd, a professional podcaster. All three of them, which Drew
All
is.
those are true. You hit the trifecta.
Hit the trifecta, bro. You must have like pens getting thrown at you on shows all the time.
So much. Usually it's like you're home on Friday because you don't have dates. Here's some laundry. Could you please do that? So.
Yeah.
They didn't want to date him. They're like, you look at the type of guy that knows how to wash. Like,
you know how to fold a cornered sheet.
Yeah. I don't want to brag, but I do like whites and color laundry separately. So
wow.
If any ladies are listening to the podcast,
bro, keep that to yourself.
Yeah, that's a keeper. You're going to be beating down your door.
So here's $1 million question, right? Do you air dry them or do you dry them in the dryer?
I dry them in the dryer. We were in the 1920s or whatever. Like it.
Yeah.
No,
he's not Amish. You know that, right?
I also have like a microwave, and oven, and TV too. I don't want to brag, but you know. Wait, is that considered like good laundry etiquette to air dry things? Is that a thing people do?
There's certain things, yeah. Oh yeah. Like my geese, like my jujitsu geese.
You're saying geese? I heard geese, and that
geese.
I was like.
Well, him and his wife have fantasy night, so he dresses up and he just wears the top part, and
Winnie the Pooh's it.
Damn, Drew, I can't believe you hit me like that.
That makes sense. I take back all of my air drying judgment in my previous statement. It was just
it's just with geese. The thing is like if you dry them too much, like the material won't last as long over the years, and you normally want a ghee to last you long. So I air dry like most of mine if I have the time.
That makes sense.
I just throw them in the washer and say fuck
throw them on in there.
Yeah, man. I don't separate colors and whites. I think I'm equally racist, you know.
You don't see color when it comes to laundry.
I don't. Well, I have a colored TV, so I think that's pretty good. And I'm not colorblind, so that would be bad.
That would be bad. I just know I put everything in the wash, so if it's everything that was white is now gray, so now it's all colors.
Yeah, there we go. You go with a Nor effect. Nor, what's that word? Like spider Nor?
Yeah.
His shirts come out looking like a 1970s like trippy shirt, bro.
Yeah, love it.
It's not just a washing machine; it's a time machine too.
Hold on. For the people that don't know, Drew is a comic in the clean comedy scene of Nashville, correct?
That's right.
Tennessee.
I work everywhere in Nashville. If you have a not clean show in Nashville and you want to book me, I won't turn my nose up at it or whatever. But yeah.
So one of the things that I've been meaning to ask you, because you've been really hard into this clean comedy stuff, like in layman's terms, can you explain what the Clean Comedy Collective is basically?
Yeah, I absolutely can. Thanks for giving me the spot to explain it. So the Clean Comedy Collective, it started as just me and a few friends in Middle Tennessee producing shows and creating a little gang of comedians that work clean at the different shows. And then we had a website upgrade and we decided like, hey, let's see if anyone else in the country would be interested in doing this. And then it's become a virtual network of clean comedians and it's not all exclusive clean comedians. It's people that can kind of work all, but when they come to do Clean Comedy Collective shows, that's when they work clean. So basically comedians can come and sign up on the website, and if they're accepted, they join this virtual network and they get a lot of tools and access and connections to other comedians that are in the network. We have about 240 in 39 states right now. So the goal is 50 by the end of the year, but we're at 39 states. But in addition to it being a network for comedians, because a lot of comedians feel like they're on a little island and they would like to get to know more people and stuff like that. So we kind of found a way for them to connect. In addition to it being a comedian network, we also, if they want to put their shows under our umbrellas, their clean shows, then we help promote them on our Instagram and on our website. We also have a podcast where I interview a different comedian from this network each week it's called the Clean Comedy Chats with True Davis. There it is on the website right there. And that's a relatively newer thing. We actually just released our 19th episode today with Andy Beningo. It was a really good episode. And then we also,
nice.
We have each week we have a different comedian, and it's really just a chance for me to get to know them and their story and their specialty in comedy. But then I also ask like fun, random questions to get to know them as people as well. And it's just honestly, it's an excuse for me to get to, I basically, all these people join this collective, and then I'm like, well, now I want to get to know them. So it's every week I get to know one by one. So.
Okay. Well, how'd you get started in just clean comedy? Because I was in the Navy and they took my innocence, so I don't know if I can do.
So I was the opposite. I started as a youth pastor and I was 19 years old, and I had that job till like 35. And then I started comedy when I was like 22, 23. And so I was my attitude is very clean. Like I didn't start feeling comfortable even cussing occasionally until like 2 years ago on stage. Like so I've when I first started doing comedy clean, and for any comedian, you want to go with what's authentically you. So if you don't cuss a lot, then don't cuss a lot on stage. If you have a mouth of a sailor, and if that's part of your personality, then it's cool to have that on stage too. So I got into clean comedy because that's the kind of stuff I was writing. I love all kind of comedy. My big rule for myself and what I produce as a comedian is I never want to do comedy that makes people feel less than or devalues the kind of person or people or kind of things like that. So whether it's crass or dark or clean or whatever, that's not a huge consideration of mine. Although the majority of the stuff I write is clean. Just because I learned a long time ago, I don't have a face for dirty comedy. When I say something crass, women are like, "Ooh, don't say that." So like, I just learned like you gotta learn what you're working with when you're on stage. And but what's very important to me is that people don't leave my show and be like, "Man, I'm devalued as a person because of that joke that Drew said." Now, sometimes people hear a joke and they get offended, but they didn't hear like what it actually meant. I can't do much about that, but if you hear what it meant and it takes you down a peg as a human being, those aren't the kind of jokes that I like to do. So,
because I was trying to do, I know I was trying to do clean comedy, but I was censoring myself, and I guess it's something everybody does. But anyway, I told this Hitler joke, and it wasn't a pro-Hitler joke, first of all. And I got off stage, and the guy goes, "I don't think Hitler's that funny." I said, "I don't think he was that funny either, but I bet he knew a lot of Jew jokes." And the guy walked away, and I was like, "Screw it! It doesn't matter what I say. Somebody's gonna bitch."
There's a lot of truth to that. The interesting thing about clean comedy is it does take a different skill because you're given like rules, you're given parameters to fit your humor and entertain your crowd with. And what I've learned in doing a lot of clean shows is what's clean for me may be different than what's clean for you. So if you ever get booked on a clean show and they say, "Yes, we'd like you to do a clean show," the next question you should ask is like, when you say clean, what do you mean? And so like when we book people for Clean Comedy Collective shows, like I tell them in that first message, "Hey, when I say clean, this is what I mean. And if you have a different standard, that's totally fine. But when you're on my show, that's what I'm hoping you do."
But, I get that. That makes sense. Yeah.
And and when we work with venues, like I actually was just talking with a venue earlier this week because we're probably going to try to start doing a show with them. Telling them about the Clean Comedy Collective. I told them like, okay, so this is when we say clean, this is what we mean. Do you have anything else you'd like to add for your show here? That way it lets the venue choose. Because we've had a few that are like, for lack of a better word, cleaner than clean. I think like church clean, like squeaky clean, like because you basically have club clean, family friendly, and church clean. Those are kind of the three boxes.
Well, TV too.
Yeah, TV.
TV too.
Because you don't want to say Domino's, you want to say the pizza place. Right? You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Unless your sponsor is Domino's, then you squeeze it in every conversation.
Right. Even if you're in Little Caesars, you're saying Domino's. Very true.
Yeah.
Very true.
Yeah. So that does make a difference of where you're doing it at and what your audience is. Because when you do clean comedy, you already know what your audience is.
Yeah.
So that in that aspect, it seems like it makes it easier to do a show when they have that expectation.
Yeah, so a lot of the and we there's a lot of people that come into the clean comedy show, they do expect clean. We got in trouble one time at a show because I booked a headliner that did not work clean. Absolutely hysterical. It was, and it's funny because you were watching the show and the majority of the people were loving it, laughing. And that's kind of in situations like that. If I don't hear about it later, then I count it as a win. If like they don't complain, even if it's not technically clean, then I'm just like, okay,
exactly.
Yeah. But then I had this a lady and her table come up to me afterwards, and they said, this was marketed as a clean show. We came here expecting clean comedy. We paid for a clean show, and what we got was not clean. And so I gave them their money back. I said, I'm sorry. I see where you're coming from. But like, so I get that. Like when you're coming to a show like that, that's marketed as clean, you probably are thinking like, oh, I don't want cussing. I don't want sex jokes. I don't want this kind of stuff. And sometimes when you go to other shows that aren't marketed as clean, you might want the exact opposite. It was interesting. I did a show last night in Kentucky at a little winery, and it was not a clean show. But me and the opener comic, we both do a lot of clean comedy collective shows. So, and we do shows at wineries, which are usually clean shows. So like I was only featuring that
wineries, like a cheese and wine place.
Yeah.
Sort of?
Yeah.
Huh.
How did you think about that? Because I would have never thought to put those two together.
Those kind of places, they like doing they're usually event venues. They usually have a good space, and they will reach out. I mean, they reach out to us and like, hey, would you guys do a comedy show? There's here in Nashville, there's a comedy show that's been going on forever. It feels like at the City Winery. So it's not like we weren't the first ones to come up with winery comedy shows. However, when we first started, we just had the coffee house show that I produce every month in Nashville. And then my friend had a show at a winery. So one of our first shows was at a winery. But at this particular one, we were like, this looks like a clean room. And then like the host who had done the show several times looked at us like, oh no, they like raunchy stuff. And so
that's a good opener, right?
Oh, yeah.
So
Okay.
I said, okay. And so we were able to adjust accordingly, and thank goodness for her. Because my first look, I was in this like room that looks like a clean place. I was in a, I don't know, sometimes small towns, old people you want to be sensitive with or whatever. I was like, I feel like I should keep it clean. And she's like, they like the not clean stuff. So that's what we did. And it was fun. But I've also heard that even my quote unquote not clean stuff to a lot of comedians are like, someone called me wholesome earlier today. So you're one of the most wholesome comics I know. So wholesome? Even I think
wholesome.
I told him I'm going to become the whole milk of comedy now. I was like, that's my new title.
That should be your next album, The Whole Milk of Comedy.
Could be, yeah. Could be. He's saying, I got split reactions on that one from you guys. So
no, it'd just be better if you had a milk carton and then your picture missing, and then
that would be fun. Well,
yeah.
The idea, I don't think I'm actually going to do it, but the idea that me and my friends have talked about for at least a year is like, so I have 3 clean albums. So the 4th one needs to be like not clean. And the album would be like the dirtiest bathroom ever or something like that.
The guy from Full House.
Yeah.
I'm
not
that
ready
bad.
Well, I just don't have as much
right there.
Yeah. I don't have as much dirty material, honestly. Like if you asked how much clean material could you do, somewhere between an hour and a half and 2 hours. I'm not exaggerating. If you said how much dirty material you said, I'd be like, you could only give me 15 minutes. Like just give me a good opener set.
I have a solid 3.
Of clean or dirty?
Either or. I talk a lot about my family. I talk a lot about my family and about my kid and about how my kid is a small terrorist because she is always leaving Legos on the floor. She speaks in tongues sometimes. Yeah. And that's not a VA claim that I can file, bro. Like I'm telling you, having kids is like having little terrorists in your house.
Yeah. That's why I don't have any kids. Whenever my friends are like, oh, I can't do that, I have kids. Like, there's a solution for that. It's just not have kids. And they're like, I'm a little late for that, but
I'm a little late.
I'm opposite. I just tell people I have kids, that way I don't have to explain the Legos in the house.
That's smart. That's smart.
Yeah.
I feel like, no, this isn't my Snorlax cup. This is my kids.
No, I got kids.
Dude, speaking of Pokemon, did I tell you? Oh, it's been like 3 years since we've had you.
I was gonna say
a lot because we had you on we had you on our anniversary. So this is the second time we had. Yes, because it was June 14, 2020, 23 or 22.
Holy crap!
I think it was 20. Was it 23?
No, because it popped up on my memories.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But yeah, my kid since then has chosen her starter Pokemon,
which is,
well, she's no longer my child, and it was Squirtle.
Okay. I listen.
I'm sorry. It has to be Bulbasaur.
No, gross. No, Bulbasaur's the worst.
Interview over. I'm done. I'm fucking
okay.
What is this?
I feel like, listen. Okay, first of all, I used to always pick Squirtle because he was my favorite. But the reason was because I liked a lot of. It was Arcanine was my favorite one. So I was like, I got to get a water one. I'm not gonna Charizard. I would argue Charmander, Charizard, obviously the coolest one. Bulbasaur, while technically is the best as far as playing the game. So boring. And like by the end, like I just would always like switch it out with a different Pokemon.
Dear Lord. The amount of
I just think that it's partially your fault. You made her bilingual.
And how does that turn into getting a Squirtle?
That's a Squirtle. That's a Squirtle.
That's a Squirtle. I'm not seeing it. It's okay. ESL.
Okay. I thought it sounded.
Sorry.
It sounded funny in my head. Sometimes they don't always translate.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, no, as a comedian, I get that. Plenty of things are funny in my head, and then when I say them on stage.
So, dude, you're like a really, you're really big into like Pokemon and all that stuff. I never realized that. There is one thing that I was pretty sad about is that you're not very into Magic the Gathering.
No, and the worst part is I've even tried it and tried to get into it for a while. A lot of my friends in like high school and college were on a big Magic the Gathering kick, and I want to be into it because I feel like when you tell me about it, I'm like, this sounds like the coolest thing ever. And I got to playing it, and like it was fine. But then if it was like, okay, so you're gonna go buy your own deck and spend your own money on all this, now I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Fair enough. They are pretty expensive. We just did an episode. We just did an episode yesterday.
It was Sean. Yeah, yesterday.
Yeah, we did an episode yesterday where it was a Final Fantasy VI deck versus a Final Fantasy VII deck.
Oh, wait. They have Final Fantasy decks in Magic the Gathering.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Now that is
we got
cool.
one.
Hold on, I got you. Hold on. Yeah, they're not cheap either. They are not cheap at all.
I mean, I'm still not going to get one, but I think my friend should have led with that when they were telling me.
So this one's Limit Breaker.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and the commander for this one is, I'll send you the episode. It's on the Patreon, but I'll send it.
Yeah. Also, let's not blow past the fact that that's probably Cloud, right? I started to tell. Yeah, absolutely. Let's not blow past the fact that this is this your like 5th anniversary podcast episode?
Yeah. This is our 5th anniversary.
Yeah.
June 14, also Flag Day, also U.S. Army Day. U.S. Army birthday, and it's our 5th. It's our 5th year. It's the first year that actually
I know we have to keep down Spotify. We're not ready yet. We're not.
Congratulations! Your podcast has lasted longer than any romantic relationship in my life. What you guys have built here is more strong than any love I thought I felt.
Come to think of it, this lasted longer than my marriage.
You got this is a bigger relationship than his marriage.
Yeah.
Are you being serious? Or are you fucking with me?
Me or him?
No, I know he's being serious. I've slept in the same room with him. Like
that's
with his pants off. It was scary. It was scary.
Man, that's the second or third time we brought up not having pants in this conversation. Just want, in case anyone's keeping track. I am serious though. No actual romantic relationship has lasted longer than 5 years for me. So your podcast has me beaten that one.
See,
thank you, first of all.
Yeah.
I'm serious. No, thank you.
Yeah.
No. As weird as that sounds, we're saying, but thank you. It's been a lot of work, man. A lot of work. 1 episode a week, sometimes 2-3 episodes a week, and now we're doing.
You may
announce that here.
Which one?
The gaming stuff.
Oh, the gaming.
Yeah, we're doing a gaming channel here by August, which we'll be doing that for live stream. Yeah, because Eric and I are big gamers, and we play like some games that are like really fun. So we also have the space in the studio for it to be able to do it. So we'll be doing like Dead Space, the Final Fantasies. Like I just 100%ed Final Fantasy 1.
The very first one.
The very first one, I 100%ed it. It took me an hour. Well, it took me 6 hours to find War Mech, which is like the Omega weapon of it. And then he popped up and was not fun. But
did you beat him on your first try?
Yeah.
Okay.
I recorded it. Yeah, I have it completely recorded. I haven't posted it because it took me like 10 minutes, and I was like, that's embarrassing. That should have been a little quicker. But then I spoke to some people that like play Final Fantasy a lot. They're like, no, like that's impressive. Like, yeah, that's cool. I was like, oh, I was not aware.
Yeah, the only drawback is he's an Xbox guy for whatever reason. And everybody knows that PlayStation is the place. So
right. You missaid Nintendo and Switch and N64 and GameCube, but yeah,
Sega.
I am more of a PlayStation person than an Xbox person.
Boom. You're on my Christmas list. Damn.
I feel like when we started this conversation, me and Richard were friends. Like he occasionally has sent me random Final Fantasy related questions, and then I'm crapping on Bulbasaur and Xbox. I'm not going to be here for the 10th anniversary podcast episode. I think.
By the 10th anniversary, we'll just fly you out here to do a show and then go hang out.
And then we'll just go over to Rogan's place and say, hang out with him for a bit.
That is not how this works.
I mean, that would be an interest. I don't think I'd be. Me and Joe Rogan would be like very different. That's like let's have eggs and a chocolate cake. Honestly, though, that sounds pretty good. Honestly, but
I wouldn't be able to go train. I would be. I have to teach you.
Have it after you train. After you train.
Yeah, we'll do it after.
Sleep. I'm so tired. I'm sleepy. Bro, I'm sleepy all the time. I'm sorry.
Man, I can't even imagine the life of a martial artist or a martial artist trainer. Like all the things that I enjoy doing, you'd be like, oh, I can't do that. I have to stay in shape. And I'm like, well.
No, I can. I mean, I've lost over 130 something pounds.
Yeah.
In the past 5 years, it was not fun in the beginning.
Yeah, he used to have a bigger seat.
Yeah. And there's actually a collage that I put because people are like, "You haven't lost that much weight. You look the same." So I have a picture of me doing comedy, and it looks like I'm pregnant. I can't. I'll send you the picture. It's on Facebook, and then you see the picture when I lost 60 pounds, and it looks like I'm. Maybe 15 weeks in, and then you see a picture now and you're like, oh, okay.
He had it.
Right.
He had it.
Ozempic,
He had the kid. Yeah. He had the kid.
He had the baby. And recently disowned her.
That's not even where I was going. But damn, that's genius.
Yeah, it's a boy.
I had the boy. But no, man, jiu-jitsu, I like it though. That's the thing is I enjoy it. And I teach kids class at our gym. So I teach it three times a week, and I enjoy it.
It's a really great way to legally smack children.
we tell the kids
they have to sign a waiver before they come in.
One of the kids one day was because we were like, hey guys, we have something called ice cream nights or red t-shirt night, where it's basically hey, we're gonna close the doors, everybody's gonna take a sip of water, and we're gonna spar for an hour, And I remember one day one of the kids
does it have nothing to do with ice cream? I'm so sorry to interrupt, but what a
Well, because you'll need ice cream afterwards.
Okay, I'm just saying, if I was in the class, I would be a little upset.
Like, this is bullshit.
But
it's just like, yeah, it's just like boot camp. Let's say, hey, we're having a pizza day, and then you have pizza day, and then you run for 5 miles, and it's like, you know what it's like running with pizza in your belly.
I will say this:
don't do it. Don't do it.
As good coming out as coming in. I will say that.
It's very garlicky. It's very garlicky.
I might get pizza for dinner. For some reason, as gross as that was, I was like, pizza sounds good right now.
Yeah.
Domino's or what? What type of guy are you?
Well, I have a whole routine on my irrational love for Little Caesars, but I'm a big fan of Little Caesars. I feel like one day they should because they're honest to a fault. Their motto is hot and ready. Good has nothing to do with it. They're just like,
they never say good.
They've never. I want to grow up and just be a Little Caesars manager and have that level of apathy. Their motto before hot and ready was just pizza, like just what they sell twice. No, I just, and it's $5. And listen, they saved during my day job, we do these things called lunch and learn sometimes, where companies come in and they pay for lunch and then they talk to the people about whatever the thing is. People came in and for a lunch and learn, they're like, oh, we didn't know we had to provide lunch. So I needed lots of pizzas for a large group of people. And the former youth pastor and me knew exactly how to handle it. I called up Little Caesars, 15 minutes or less. They provided 10 pizzas. Right. I know for a fact you're not making gourmet pizza in 15 minutes or less, but it did the trick. We got them there. We fed our people.
That's going to be his first sponsorship right there.
Absolutely.
Love it.
See this and they're going to be like, that's the guy.
That's
right
the
there.
guy.
Yeah.
I am exactly the vibe on stand-up comedy that Little Caesars provides on its pizza. It's like my spirit animal. My starter Pokemon would be the Little Caesars toga guy.
And whole milk.
And the whole milk, obviously. No,
he needs cards. I'm trying to help him out.
I appreciate it. Now, I'll tell you, so back to the question you asked. I do enjoy so many of the pizzas, but the one, and this gets me in trouble sometimes because people don't like this about me, I really don't enjoy Papa John's. I never have. I'll still eat it if it's in front of me, but that might be one where if you said hey, come over, we're going to hang out and we're going to order some Papa John's, I might be like, I'm busy.
Yeah.
That's the commercial right there.
Drew, what do you want? Papa John's?
No.
I'm busy. Hold on. Nope. It's shut down for a health violation. We got Little Caesars. I'm on my way.
Yeah, you know what? Honestly, my schedule just freed up. So I was looking at the wrong date on my calendar. My bad.
Matter of fact, there's a Little Caesars not too far from where I live. I just go.
Scream in the background.
I legitimately used to live next door to a Little Caesars. So it was walking right during when COVID and the pandemic were happening. So and that surprisingly, that's when I wrote my Little Caesars bit, when I was eating there very frequently. So.
Well, that works. It's very convenient. Very convenient.
Yeah. That would be. I will say this, right? And I'll say this because this has happened before. I would not be surprised if Little Caesars calls you, because we had a guy named James Camacho. Shout out to James Camacho. He's in New York, and he did this wholehearted speech about New York, and then he called us there saying, "Hey, can you send me that clip?" And he's used that clip, basically promoting New York and whatnot. I wouldn't be doubted if Little Caesars Mr. Davis, Mr. Drew.
Listen, I would be honored. Little Caesars, if you're here, I would be honored. I'd write more jokes. My bit is very Little Caesars friendly.
Hey, can you do this? Go to the side and go pizza.
No.
I can.
Okay.
No, don't interrupt.
No, do
it. He almost did it.
He's got an Atlantis spear that he was gonna pull. I know it. He was gonna be hold on a minute, let me get my Namor spear here.
I did my old podcast, not the one that I currently have, Clean Comedy Chats. My old one, the Quarter Mile podcast. But I had a friend who ran a small business, but it was a gym fitness apparel brand. So our sponsors that we did commercials for and we helped at fitness expos was a gym fitness brand. I was briefly a gym influencer. And
oh wow!
I would wear clothing at fitness expos. And I don't know if you can't see my whole body, but this is not the body of a gym influencer.
What's your PR, bro? 600. Damn.
I worked one fitness expo with them, and of course, there's all like the protein shakes and the workout stuff. I found the one booth that had free beef jerky, and that was my favorite place to go visit.
What's your turkey, bro? Sipping out of Snorlax. Like, take some H. Take some H? Holy shit. I could see you doing that. I could see you trolling like a bunch of, like, yeah, bro, I'm on the T, you know?
Yeah.
Well, that's better than.
What's it better than?
No, I was just saying it's better than that one guy. We got one guy shows up at open mic in tracksuits, and he's not sponsored by anybody.
He's just making his dream a reality. It's like the equivalent.
He's just showing up in tracksuits until he gets picked up, and
he's wearing it into existence. Instead of speaking it, he's wearing it into existence. Good for him, man.
Yep.
No, in one of the commercials or the reels that they did for this old brand, it was I was the creepy guy at the gym hitting on the woman working out, and I was like, this feels very pointed. I nailed it. I was great. I was like born for that role.
You were typecast. I don't.
100%.
Yeah.
Drew, what's the one of the things that I like about what you do at your podcast is that you always ask people like, hey, what type of questions? What's probably one of the most interesting ones that you've gotten out of that?
So the most interesting question, I haven't been able, no one's picked it yet because, so I ask people on social media, then I make a list, and then on the podcast, I'll tell them I have like 39 questions, give me a number 1 to 39 or whatever. And the one that I'm waiting to be picked, because I just feel like it will lead itself to an interesting answers. Someone on Threads gave me the question, who's your favorite Black woman and why? It hasn't been picked yet. But that is so fucking random. Who's your favorite? That is so random. Yeah. And every week I'm so tempted with no matter what number they say to just ask that question. But like I made the rules to the game and I'll hold on to them. So I won't. But
who's your favorite? But you gotta see, here's the thing, you gotta do it with like that Oprah face, like
right, absolutely. Just like look at him like
favorite Black woman. And like don't break. It's
funny though, because people like you get like people most of the questions are generic comedy related questions, and that's good. That's part of the podcast is writing, talking shop type things. But then some of them are so random. Like one of them, and it was I guess technically comedy related. It was like, what do you do if you think of a joke while you're in the middle of making out?
Ooh, that I don't think.
What do you do? What do you do?
Go ahead.
Do you stop making out and write the joke down, or do you like?
No, I just use my finger and I trace it on her back. Like, I remember this. Yeah.
Okay, hey, that works.
Yeah, she thinks I'm doing something sexual, and I'm like, no, I don't want to forget this.
Right,
stay still.
Use a pen so that later you can like take a picture of it. And then
exactly. Yeah, what is that? Oh my god,
the word "slut" is written 57 times.
Right.
I have a stutter. What do you want me to
do? Dude, I gotta ask you this because you're into like wild stuff like this. Have you ever seen the show 90 Day Fiance?
Oh,
I've heard of it, but I've never really watched it, so I don't know how much of authority. Is this a show I need to go check out?
It will soothe like if you ever think like, man, I'm bad at relationships. Like, dude, like me and my wife sometimes we started watching like 5 years ago. I was like, man, we are bad at relationships. I saw one episode, and my wife was like, I love you.
Yeah.
She's like, I fucking love you.
Yeah.
Like we're
like,
all right. We're doing all
yeah,
right.
It'd be worse.
Like,
yeah.
Bro, it's like this. Okay, I'll give you an example. Okay. There's this dude that he's from Nigeria. Okay. And this woman who is in her 60s goes to Nigeria to meet this guy. And the guy makes her go through all these rituals, like giving a chicken and a goat and beheading it and then dancing and saying some words. And she comes back to the stage, like, I'm cursed. And he is a scam artist. And the guy's like, no, you are my wife. And they're like talking to him. It's like, okay, but you understand that you curse her? Yeah, she's my wife. Like the interpreter, and God bless the interpreters in there. I can only imagine being an interpreter for that show. That's what she's saying. He's just repeating the same thing. I'm not making it up. Like it will. There's a guy that has had. Dude, you have to check it out.
Yeah,
like you'll watch that show and you'll be like, I'm doing okay. I'm all
right. So
I'm not. You know what? I'm a great human being.
Interestingly enough, I am technically cursed.
How? All right.
Now here's a tip.
Don't on the show.
No, hang on. I just want to say here's a tip. On a first date, do not watch that. On the fourth date, watch that. She'll be like, oh damn, he's a catch. He's a catch.
That's true. Yeah, because it's too wild to show on the first date, but on the fourth date,
date,
man, he paid for dinner. He didn't make me travel to another country, and then told me he didn't want to see
his mom's not a goat. I mean, it's right.
I am so complimented that you guys think I make it to the fourth date. I'm a solid second date. Like first date, they'll be like, maybe we misread the situation. Second date.
I thought you were at least a third date kind of guy.
I get a fair amount of third dates because I'm really good at giving. I don't know. There's something about me that people will be like, I can fix him, or like there's more.
Yeah, there you go.
There's more than what we're seeing here. And I think by third date, they're like, I'm good.
You just got to date MILFs that are in their 40s if their kids are out.
Yeah. Well, I'm not too far from that. I'm not too far from being a MILF myself.
How old are you?
I'm 38.
Oh, yeah, we're close. We're close.
Yeah, we're close.
Yeah, he's like 45. You're close.
I mean, he's married. I'm not going to date him. Like, I feel like there's a lot of barriers that would not make us a good couple.
Oh, it's okay. I've tried before, man. It's
okay.
No, I mean not the. Hold on. I
answered
that way too quickly.
Hang on. Yeah, it was really. I have something on your mind? Yeah, that one loaded. Yeah.
Guys, we have a big announcement for their 5th year anniversary podcast episode.
Say hello to Rika.
Yeah. Anyway, second date, no Little Caesars. That might help.
No, you gotta take her to Little Caesars. No, I disagree.
I think that's more of a third date. That's more of a third date. You gotta take her
to Little Caesars on the first date.
Absolutely. Listen, yes. Listen, if she has strong opinions against Little Caesars, I don't want this woman eventually raising my kids. Are you kidding me?
That's true. Yeah.
We gotta go right away.
That's fair.
Little Caesars was there for the hard times.
That's true.
Yeah, she won't even like try.
No, yeah. If you got problems with Little Caesars, we would never work.
Fair enough. That's fair enough.
That's one hell of a phrase to put on a dating profile.
I think that's my new that's like the header right there.
Yeah.
If you got problems with Little Caesars, we would never work. Yeah, like the first thing, it's like the profile. Yeah. I don't know the technical. I hate online dating too. I don't know if this is related, but the problem with online dating that no one talks about is it's contingent on the women swiping right too. It's just
that's true.
So that's
Drew, you're not 6'5" and you don't make $3.7 billion a year. You know,
It's not a bit. Yeah,
you don't have a 6-pack, you know.
Yeah, there's no 666 with me or whatever. That's there's got to be a fourth 6, otherwise that's creepy.
Yeah, I don't know where that came from because that seems like, well, then I say it out loud. It sounds very unrealistic.
The mark of the beast. It came from the Bible.
And
people were like, you know what? It makes me think of the Antichrist, online dating, and that's how.
Hold on, I gotta hear this.
You should start. Hold
on. Let it.
That was the whole thought process. That's how we got. How did 666 become the thing for online dating? It's because it reminded them of Satan and the mark of the beast, and they're like, you know, it seems like the Antichrist, online dating. So
I just think if you should be the perfect tagline. If you don't like Tinder, try 666 dating.
If you think this is hell,
if you think Tinder's bad,
that's a hell of an app.
Yeah, we just invented a new app here. Like,
no, not we. No.
Yeah,
the views expressed on this podcast do not necessarily represent. That's y'all. Y'all can have that one.
I'm just saying, if you're looking for a girl who's not afraid of blood or the occult, bam,
God help me,
right there.
Mm-hmm.
It would just be a bunch of anime goth chicks.
What's wrong with that?
I would love to be the person in charge of the soundtrack for that. A lot of music. I think My Chemical Romance would sponsor it. It would be great.
Yeah,
oh my God,
that would be good.
Last Resort is the
thing. Papa Rich.
You think Tinder's bad? Cut my life and go to 668. Oh, there you go. I'll take a commission on that one. There you go.
No, somebody said they had nothing to do with this.
Oh yeah,
50-50.
We revoked her offer already. Yeah.
Okay.
That ship is sailed.
Yeah.
Can I be the one to translate the app into Spanish at least?
For a discount.
I mean, sure, for a volunteer. Like we'll take some interns.
You're in a tough business, sir.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh, dude.
I think people would join it just to get something different.
Yeah, maybe a little. Every now and then you gotta try something else. Maybe it's not working for you on Farmers Only or Black People Meet. So you're like, let's try the Satan.
I'm with somebody that really hates me. I mean, really, truly hates me.
That's the. Oh my gosh, this is the genius of the marketing. I'm so glad we've gotten together to figure this out. Normally, when you're online dating, you see something that's so unattractive, you swipe left. But the people on this service would be like, I don't like this about you. Let's match so we can just tear each other down on the things we don't like. And they're freaks and weirdos that they're into that. So they're like, okay, I want to be with someone who just hates everything about me because I also hate everything about me. And then we have so much in common. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
This is a sick service.
It makes sense because eventually they'll fix you and then they'll be like, I fixed him.
Yeah.
I fixed him.
And then you leave that person and you go back to Tinder and you find
yourself. Where did that go?
It's a full
I'm sorry,
circle.
I gotta have someone who genuinely hates me. I don't want to be fixed. You have to love me for me.
Well, I was thinking it would be the opposite. Every time they swipe left, it means you like them.
Oh yeah! Oh my gosh, that would be so.
Make it the opposite. Like
you would have one day a week where your swipes.
I'm getting so many matches. Look at this.
Yeah, that's what we need.
Oh my god!
What would the
it's perfect.
what would be the tagline be? Like, so if it's Tinder's find your match in minutes. Christian Mingles find God's match for you. Ours would be find someone that hates you as much as you do.
Give it a second.
Jamie. It glitched.
It glitched out.
Oh no. Too much Satan talk. It was like, nope. Not on this podcast. Too much Satan.
Yeah. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. The electronics are the devil.
Okay, you're a little frozen now, or you're standing very still. Out there.
Anyway, we'll get together afterwards. We'll set up this app. We'll get an AI to just build it.
It could just build it, yeah. Yeah. Honestly, we should call it like
we'll
My Chemical Romance.
$6.99 a month. $6.99 a month. Boom.
Hold on. What did you say?
Unlimited texting.
I said we could call it My Chemical Romance. Maybe get them on. What are they doing right now? They'd help sponsor it.
No, I think they're doing like a new album or something.
This is how they get their tour started. By the way,
that's true.
I saw Yellow Card and Newfound Glory on Monday, and my life has never been the same since. It was a great concert. Also,
I got it. Hold on. If we're gonna do that, I have a picture to show you. Hold on. In 2000, you remember Warped Tour?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I got a picture of that. I rarely. Oh God, please load. So
I
gotta
just have this ready to go.
Yellow Card ordeal before I show you the. I don't actually. I'm looking at it.
He's looking for it.
Yellow Card ordeal. How did that happen? And how
did what happen? The concert, it was, my friend, I do have some really, really good friends. And what good friends will do for you is when they're perusing their own business and they see your favorite band has a really cheap concert in your hometown, they will go out of their way to message you the link. And that's what my friend did. He said, dude, Yellow Card's playing in Nashville at the Ascend Amphitheater. And that place, it has like normal seats, but then it has like lawn seating, which is usually like just like $15 a ticket. And so he was like, dude, your favorite band's coming to your town for $15. And I don't know. I've never saw them. I just don't go out aside from doing comedy or working. I just like don't go out that often. And so I was like, this is what did they play? Or where did they play?
What did they play? Was it like old stuff? No, what did they play?
A mixture. Because they did release a new album last year, but most of they played all their hits. The one the only one I wanted them to play that they didn't, but I totally get that they didn't play it because like it's a very obscure song. But I don't know if you guys remember in Spider-Man 2, the song Gifts and Curses, which is on their
yes.
That was Yellow Card. Yeah. That was Yellow Card. Such a great song. But nobody knows it or anything like that. But that build up in that song is amazing. And so I was like, it would be really cool if they just randomly decided to play a song from 15 years ago that no one remembers except for me. So
I would love to hear them play Empty Apartment acoustically.
Yeah, I think they did a few of them acoustic because they had the Ocean Avenue acoustic album. And I think that was one of the ones but they did a really cool set design or a transition where, of course, it was really funny because the whole tour is called Up, Up, Down, Down. So it had a very Nintendo-esque set design. And in between certain songs, they would play like 90s movies and stuff like that. But then they had like a set design where they moved everything to look like it was his grandma's basement, which apparently is when they first started playing and jamming together. So it got this like really intimate like couch setting with like 90s movie posters like The Karate Kid and stuff like that, or 80s movie posters. And then that's when they started doing their acoustic stuff. And then like there was some weird switch that happened like on one of the songs. They transitioned back to punk pop electric guitar and like switched back to like the main stuff. It was really cool. Newfound Glory also put on an amazing concert. They brought all the nostalgia back. I think you might have cut out, or you guys are just stunned.
Heard of A Day to Remember?
Yeah, I love A Day to Remember. What's the one song? What's that one song I love by them? You don't know because I'm actually looking up my Spotify right now because it's pretty high on my list.
Hold on, I got a picture to show you.
If it means a lot to you. Oh my gosh, that is a great picture.
So let me know when you see that.
I do. I see that picture. Where are
dude? They were in Warped Tour.
So cool.
Ignore the lady that's there. That's the next.
Yeah. Who's she?
They were in Warped Tour. It's an X. They were at Warped Tour, and
I mean, like you guys looked like you were 12. Like it's okay. Like she probably is okay as a human.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
We don't talk about it. We don't talk. You can?
No. Okay.
All right.
Fuck yeah. I'll say this. I was the asshole in that relationship.
Yeah, okay. It's hard to keep track sometimes.
I don't believe that.
I was the asshole in that one.
Well, at least you had good music taste. At least you had good music taste. That's got to count for something.
Dude, I lost my voice for like an hour because this was when they were playing I'm Made of Wax, something. I can't remember right now. Dear Lord, what a fan! And I remember they were like, "Don't blink, they won't even miss you at all." And I'm like in the middle. I'm like, ah! Just ridiculous, ridiculousness. So we went to the back, and we just hung out with them for a little bit. It was super nice.
Didn't they have security?
They did, but I had my DA-31.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, hey, I'm in the military. You know, I leave tomorrow for Korea.
Yeah.
I would love to say hi. He goes, yeah, man, whatever. So I pulled my orders. And I had them. And then when you had to carry orders.
Yeah, you had to carry your orders around.
And the security guard was a veteran. He goes, no shit. You got to leave tomorrow at 4 a.m. He's like, yeah, man, come on in. Like,
that's so cool.
Yeah. Shout out to a day to remember.
That's a great band. Well, what's so interesting about this concert was it was like a bunch of like people my age, but who used to be like that punk rock early teenager age. So they're all just like dressed for punkin'. They're like rocking out during the songs, but like in between bands, they're like, "Ugh, I got a meeting tomorrow at my job." like they've all become more adult for this one night. They brought out the guy liner, the tight skinny jeans, and the black shirts, and they're like, "We're gonna live it up again." And then we got to worry about our hedge funds tomorrow or whatever. But it was really funny to because I just went there by myself, so I was just people watching the entire time. I saw a family that all had yellow card shirts. I was like, they're raising their kids correctly. That is good. Good for them.
Cool.
That is.
Have you listened to Sleep Theory?
I have not, or maybe I have, and I just don't recognize the name because I do kind of run through just all punk pop stuff.
I'll show it to you offline. They're gonna be in town in August. They're phenomenal.
That sounds awesome,
really, dude. They're really good. They're really good. I'm hoping one day I can see either Blink 182 or Story of the Year.
Oof, I'm hoping those would be good.
Dude, Story of the Year. They're in St. Louis. They live in St. Louis.
Yeah, so that's very doable. Where do you live at? I don't know. I was thinking Texas.
Springfield. Springfield.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're like 3 hours from St. Louis.
Okay,
but it's. I think they're touring right now with Good Charlotte. I think.
Love it. Good Charlotte's one of my favorite bands. The guy's voice is amazing. Same with All American Rejects. Like it just.
Yeah, I'm not sure what their tour schedule is though. I don't know where they're coming around. So.
Eric's favorite music is like "Hit the Road, Jack." I was gonna say, Eric, what's your vibe? Are you?
Everybody loves Ray Charles. What are you talking about, Ray Charles?
I didn't know the song.
You're not wrong.
I knew the lyrics, so that's why I can't say much.
Well, that and a lot of women said that to you. It's kind of ingrained in your head.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Oh man.
No, but it was weird because I grew up with I had 3 sisters and 1 brother, and my brother liked heavy metal, and of course you walk in the kitchen and mom's listening to the country, like Eddie Rabbit and stuff like that, and then my sisters always liked the bebop, I can't even explain it. Pop music and stuff like that. So
like Britney Spears and
Spice
Girls.
So I listened to a bunch of different music growing up because we had to live together. The state said so.
Right.
And now he listens to Bad Bunny songs every now and then.
There we go. Yeah, now. That's funny. Music's awesome though. There's like I was reminded of that about on Monday, just the healing power of good music. It's a cool thing.
Dude, the fact that they're still touring though too, because they I'm up there in age, midlife, I guess. And I remember when I was a teenager, I the first time I ever heard Ocean Avenue, it was on MTV VH1. And dun, 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 dun. I was like, damn, that sounds dope. And the drums, the violin was the thing that got me.
Well, I mean, that's the unique part about their band is their violin player is freaking amazing. Like he's so good.
Yeah. I would love to see them do a collaboration with Lindsey Sterling.
That would be good.
I think that would, you know who that is? Have you ever heard of her?
I've heard of Lindsay Sterling.
She was in you probably heard from her America's Got Talent. She got rejected.
Yeah. And I didn't know she got rejected. Really?
She got rejected. They were pretty brutal. You would agree on that, Drew. They were pretty brutal.
Yeah.
And then she blew up doing violent covers. Yeah, from Legend of Zelda, all this other stuff.
And then she called Simon Cowell and said,
"Go fuck yourself." No, see, that's how you know that she's a good person. Because if that was me, I would have made a musical note with the keys that would say "fuck you" sign.
Oh yeah, one of your albums, one of your releases, your multi-platinum things.
I would have sent a singing telegram to him and say,
"Yeah, maybe a cameo."
That's good. A singing telegram. Yeah, that was one that they were definitely wrong about. But she she does great. She is with the violin, it's beautiful. It's really great. Very performative and everything. I'd love to see her do a collab with a Yellow Card.
Yeah,
because I like I don't know if you get it, Alison Krauss. No, they did a lot of Brother Where Art Thou. I don't know if you familiar with that movie.
Yep,
they're in that movie. They it was Go to Sleep Baby. That's the one they sang in the movie.
I haven't seen that. You have to show me that later.
You haven't seen Brother Where Art Thou?
It's good. It's like a classic movie. I wonder if you'll appreciate as much as when you watch it when you're younger and stuff like that. I think it would still hold up.
I don't know. I've been watching a lot of stuff lately, even music, right?
Yeah. He finally watched Jaws last year.
I did. Did I ever tell you about that? What happened?
Did that one hold up? Because I feel like it's not as terrifying now. Okay, maybe 20 years ago.
No. He's talking about something else. So we used to have a publicist that he introduced us to the guy who what's his name? I'm gonna.
He wrote Jaws.
He wrote Jaws.
Yeah,
he's like, hey, would you like to talk to him? I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. And gets him on the phone, and I'm talking to him. I can't remember the name of the guy that wrote it. Jesus Christ. And
no, it wasn't Jesus.
No, it wasn't Jesus. Sorry.
He knew it at the time he was talking to him. Yeah.
And he was like, "Have you read my book and everything?" I was like, "No, not yet. I'm gonna watch the movie." And he goes, "Do you live under a rock?" I'm like, "No, I'm from Puerto Rico, man. We just never saw that, coming up. That wasn't a thing." He goes, "That explains a lot." And I was like, I just laughed, and I was like, "All right, I like this guy. That's pretty cool."
And then that was the last thing he said to him. That was it.
Yeah, that was terrible. Because I have a deep fear of the ocean. No,
it can be a scary thing. There's a reason why all underwater levels in video games are the worst.
I never thought of that.
He plays Subnautical and he's scared of the ocean.
That is true. I forced myself, dude. We put the heart monitor the other day on me while I was playing. I didn't have to tell you this.
My
wife's in the medical field.
Yeah.
She put the finger monitor on me.
Oh, that's fun.
The name.
Was your heart racing?
Yeah. and it's normally my heart rate's 57, 65, in that range. Mm-hmm. And I hit start the game, and then I land in the water, and it just spikes to 110. And she's like, "What the fuck? What is it?" And then I hear the Leviathan coming, and it's 117, 119, 125, and I'm like, "Nope, I'm done."
He's trying to swim back to the pod, and he's
I'm done. Every game's a little scarier in the water. I mean, Super Mario and this SNES, those water levels of those mean fish.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That's right.
Hard pass.
Oh my god, that joke. That's so good. That's
the Emerald Weapon in Final Fantasy VII.
Oh, it's underwater because you have to run into him.
Yeah, and he's a real jerk.
Yeah, I forgot about that. That was
worse. But
Donkey Kong had those piranhas.
Oh my god, the piranhas that eat you. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they did have the piranhas. Mega Man.
You can only breathe underwater for a certain amount of time.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That shows my age. Mega Man.
Yeah. Perfect Dark and GoldenEye that you always had. You only breathe for a little bit. Yeah. No, water. Video games have taught us to mistrust water, and I don't think they're wrong.
Well, they also do the ones with the I was playing that one game, and
Oh,
you had
Zelda.
the
That's
pirate ship,
fun.
your pirate ship, and you couldn't get up to the beach, so you had to get out and swim towards the beach and find the treasure.
Sea of Thieves?
Yeah, Sea of Thieves.
Sea of Thieves, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we were playing that one.
Yeah, we were playing.
I know the story. Yeah.
And
yep.
And then I find the gem skull. I was like, all right, but you can only carry one thing at a time back to the ship.
And then a megalodon and a kraken appeared.
While I'm swimming back to the ship.
While he's swimming back to the ship.
And I'm thinking, I can make it. Guess what?
Did you?
No, I did not.
Sorry.
Yeah. Dude, sorry to spoil the ending, but yeah, I did not make it.
I have a video of me playing Sea of Thieves when it came out. And I was like, because it's fun. Like, it's a fun game. Like, I really enjoy it. I don't like that I have to be in the ocean for that long, but obviously the name should have given away, Sea of Thieves. Yeah, I remember I was playing it when it first came out. I'm like, this is awesome. And I have, like, I'm talking like a bunch of treasure in my ship.
Yeah.
And then the water, yeah. Lot. Like a BBL style, you know? And the water turns black, and I see tentacles appear, and then I hear the dun and and I'm like, yep, that's it. And
that's
uninstalled.
You're like, that's fine.
That's fine.
That's
it. Took my boat and my treasure. I was like, that sucks.
I recently played one of those Pokemon games where half the region is just swimming around. It's the one where, like, there's Team Aqua and Team Magma, and they're fighting over control of the Earth. And it's like, you're like, did Team Aqua win already? Half this game is in water. Like, it's like, anyway.
You know what bothers me about those games? Like those games specific where it's Team Aqua, where it's like, what's the name? Rayquaza, Kyogre.
Yeah.
What's the other one? Yeah, Rayquaza, Kyogre. The other fucker.
It's like Groundhog
or something like that. And I think it's like the weirdest one because in the first Pokemon, it's like, oh, it's Mewtwo, it's so sad, you know, he's a genetic Pokemon. Then you have Articuno, Zapdos controlling the weather. Then you have Lugia versus Ho-Ho. And then you have, you know, Darkria, and then you have Dialga and Palga, and it's like, I control time. And then you have Kyogre and Groundhog, or whatever his name is. And it's basically just two people looking at each other saying, fuck you. No, fuck you. No. Fuck you. No. Fuck you for real. And then Rayquaza coming in and saying, everybody shut the fuck up. There was no other plot to that. There was no explanation as to why Kyogre and whatever his name was an issue.
And it was such a stupid plot because you had one person that was like, I want to get rid of all the water in this. Yes. And the other was like, I want to drown the entire world. And the conclusion was like the last time you talked to them, they're like, hey, this was a bad idea. And we got a little out of hand. And it's like, yeah, obviously.
At least Team Rocket was like, we just want to make bread.
Just want to make money, steal Pokemon.
Like, I just want to make money. I don't want to stab you. Just give me one Pokemon and consider it protection. Yeah. And they went about their way. And these people are like, we're gonna do an extinction level event because fuck the world.
And that was so funny about the Pokemon game trajectory. It was like each region got progressively more like, we're gonna destroy the world. And then at some point, they scaled back, and there was a game where the people that the evil team was just former people in the Pokemon school that were bullied, and they were like, "We're going to start a team to get back at our bullies." Whereas the game before that was like, "We're going to destroy the universe and reshape it."
That's so true.
But they went back to that with those Pokemon that look like something out of Digimon. And that's the other thing. Everybody talks about Pokemon. Nobody ever talks about how cool Digimon is.
It's true. I didn't get. I was too busy being into Pokemon that I didn't get super into Digimon. The common critique is like it's actually better, but nobody knows it.
I never understood it. You have an electrical mouse. I have a talking dinosaur that evolves into a literal nuclear weapon.
Yeah. That
can also fly and traverse through time. But you have an electrical yellow mouse that repeats his name in session, horribly. Like I never understood. Don't get me wrong. I'm not.
Also, in Pokemon, there wasn't enough credit given to the Meowth that taught himself how to talk. Like if Team Rocket is
true.
wanting, if Team Rocket is wanting to make money, have that Meowth open up a school for other Pokemon.
How did no one ever know Meowth was the interpreter? Oh my god, Meowth was the interpreter the whole time.
His story was sad though.
You're right.
He learned how to talk to impress a girl Meowth, and it didn't work.
Yep.
Proof that women
I didn't even think about that. But yeah, he could be teaching Pokemon how to speak.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what a missed business opportunity.
Yeah. That way you find out what Squirtle actually says.
Yeah. With some of those Pokemon, I don't think you want to know. You're like, they probably hate everything about us.
They're probably so old that they're racist. I hate the Pidgeys, those brown and white little Whoa! Whoa!
They see a shiny one, and like, not in this house.
He is not like us.
No.
Do not bring that in.
We don't serve that kind here.
Turns out the reason they're so rare is there's like some kind of Pokemon purge that no one ever heard about. Charizard's like, we took care of it.
Yeah.
We took care of all those black Charizards. That's
we don't take kindly. Have you ever seen? There's this guy on Instagram. I gotta start sending you these. That he does them in English and in Spanish. It's basically like, make Pokemon make sense.
Yeah.
Right. And it shows like Ho-Ho, and it'll say special attack 99. Right. Ho-Ho, a legendary bird that rises whenever a catastrophe happens. And then it shows like another like weird Pokemon with a stat 10 times higher, like 150 special, a little bird made out of shit. And it's just like stuff like that he does. That is just like, oh my god, I never thought about that.
Yeah.
Oh god, they're so good.
Well, I love the creepy. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No. Go ahead. Because I was gonna ask you something, but go ahead.
I was gonna say there's so many creepy like Pokemon descriptions that no one ever talks about, like how like Hypno, his whole thing was like he kidnaps kids.
What?
Yeah. Puts them to sleep, takes them into the forest. Type in Hypno Pokedex entry.
That's what I just did. Scarlet. Okay. When it locks eyes with the enemy, it uses mix of psi moves such as Hypnosis and Confusion. Violet Silver. Always holding a pendulum that swings at a steady pace that causes drowsiness in anyone nearby. Diamond. Seeing its swinging pendulum can induce sleep in 3 seconds. Oh, this just gets progressively worse. Heart and Gold. When it is hungry, it puts humans it meets to sleep. Then it feasts on their dreams. Fire Red. It carries a pendulum-like device. There was once an incident in which it took a child that hypnotized. Oh my god, this reads like a fucking creepy pasta. No, look at this. Hypno Pokedex entry.
Oh man.
Here you go.
That's like looking at a rap sheet and it just gets worse and worse.
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah. And it's but what's weird is like, because I do think there was an original entry that they changed when it went from Japan to America, and so then they made it nicer, but then like each generation they're like, let's get it closer to the creepier one.
Yeah.
The translators working were like, listen, we can make this just 10%, just 5. I can do 5%. It hypnotizes humans whenever it gazes in their eyes. I think that's okay. That's okay. The next one,
yeah,
he will eat your fucking dreams while you sleep. I'm okay with eating dreams. He'll eat bad dreams. There was once an incident where he kidnapped a child. Whoa.
Okay.
Whoa.
All right.
I like how even
he's deported. He's deported.
They were like, it's not like that they always kidnap kids, but there was one time.
Yeah. The next entry is gonna be like, listen, he just eats kids.
Yeah. Like,
and the lawyer's like, he just did it once. He just did it one time.
Oh my god.
And it was out of self-defense.
Have you heard the one where they say that Ghastly or what was it? There's something about a ghost Pokemon. It's like it's the spirit of like dead Pokemon or something like that.
Right, yeah, it's something like that. It's like that.
And yeah, I'm like, wait a minute. So like if I kill my Pokemon, I get a ghost Pokemon? Someone's like, no, that's not what it means. And then the other hold on, let me pull that Pokedex entry. I'm telling you, it gets wild the more you read it.
I know, because there's a lot of people that like to make Pikachu a ghost.
He has kind of like a thing.
There's like a later Pokemon that looks like a Pikachu, but it's something that wears like the corpse of a Pokemon
Mimikyu
as a disguise. Yeah, I was like, that's a weird thing. Also,
that's a weird power to have.
Yeah, that's a weird. Yeah,
it wears, and then in reality, the body's under the thing.
Yeah.
Ghost Pokemon. Okay. Shed Ninja forms from the discarded empty exoskeleton of Ninkata, where it evolves as a ninja Frostlass. According to folklore, this Pokemon is a reborn spirit of a woman who was lost on an icy mountain. What?
That's very specific. That's very specific.
And her name was Becky, and she dumped me 6 years ago.
What did the other people say when they come up with that Pokemon? It's like, where'd you get the idea? It just came. It just came to me. Just came to me after that trip in the mountains.
Mommy. Right there. There she is. There she is right there.
Yeah.
Spiritomb, a unique entity formed entirely by amalgamation of 108 malevolent spirits. Houndstone, kind of the spirit of a dog Pokemon that died in the wild without ever. God. Like, what is this?
That's a job I never knew I wanted until. Yeah, Digimon would never. They're way more wholesome.
I told you to take care. I said it was your responsibility.
I think my new dream job is to be the guy that comes up with the Pokedex entries. It seems like there's not much like oversight. It's like basically just come up with whatever you want.
It sounds like more like a wanted poster. You read the cards and you're like, wait a minute. We should be looking for this.
Pretty soon it's going to be like, this Pokemon is Jeffrey Epstein. Like, makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense, you know.
And its name is just Jeffrey Epstein. It's like, okay.
You have to make it real obvious.
Yeah, but
he talks, he's like, Jeffrey, I did it. Jeffrey.
Island.
Here's one that bothers me to this day about Pokemon.
Oh, okay.
Do they eat other Pokemon?
Ooh.
Where the fuck are they getting the meat from?
Yeah, they never show you that.
Well, there's occasional things in the anime where they reference like real life animals like cats. Like, so it makes you think like, cats exist in Pokemon. Is that not?
You wouldn't think there'd be that many cats left, would you?
I don't think you see many of them. They have, like wild Pokemon. What are they eating?
Each other.
Pokemon. So, yeah,
each other.
Yeah.
Birds.
It's an ecosystem, bro.
Yeah.
The guy who invented it was an entomologist.
Yeah.
We've interviewed this friend of ours. She's an entomologist, and she's like, that's why I like Pokemon, because it talks about like ecosystems and stuff. I go, I like Pokemon because I like to make them fight, and she goes, and that's why.
Right.
I'm like, what? I just like to make them fight. She goes, yeah. No.
It is funny. It's funny how in the same world, people are like, we like to breed and take care of Pokemon, and then you have other people like, let's fight them. Our whole thing is to catch them, enslave them, and make them hurt each other.
Every time
look at me funny, did you just make eye contact with me? We're fucking fighting. Throws out a fucking level 1 Charmander.
I just think it's weird. It's almost like watching a kid putting a praying mantis and a spider in the same jar and then waiting.
Oh my god!
It's exactly like it, except they're like praying mantis. Learn scratch. Go for it.
Wind power.
Wake up! I took you to the Pokemon.
He's not moving.
Sleeping.
Yeah.
He's just sleeping.
Ooh, the spider leveled up.
Fainted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My favorite thing is how the hell has no one tried to replicate the Pokemon centers? They heal everything.
Right. Why can't we have a human?
That's true. They don't.
Like that? So, yeah.
Yeah.
Put humans in a Pokemon.
They have a lot of gyms, though, don't they?
They do have a lot of gyms.
That was the thing I didn't like in the later games. Is like before you would, which one was it? I don't remember which. It was either black and white or the one before that. But like, you'd go to the gym, you'd fight them, you'd get your badge. That was part of the game, is you're collecting badges. But then it became like all the before you could go into the gym, they're like, here, go do my yard work. Or go do this errand.
That black and white.
Yeah.
So it's like you need to go solve this puzzle and pick up my dry cleaner at exactly 6:15.
It's like I feel like this is it. Yeah.
What kind of Mr. Miyagi from Team was this?
Yeah. Or like, and then all these world level threats, and they're like, let's ask the 10-year-old to fix all this.
I never thought about that. Oh, that got me. Yep, that's true.
Well, we have the Elite Four, we have the champion, we have all these gym leaders. There's the 10-year-old with the Squirtle. He'll take care of it.
Throws an Articuno. What's up?
Hey, kid, what are you doing? Why don't you go out in the woods and see what the hell that thing is?
It's been awesome having you, brother.
Yeah, this has been great.
Can you, Jesus Christ, I'm dying. I can't stop. Hold on. Can you give everyone your socials and your upcoming shows, please, and where to find you?
Yeah, thank you everyone for listening. If you want to check out my comedy or anything entertainment related, Drew Davis Comedy on anything social media. So Instagram and Facebook and TikTok and YouTube are my favorites. I don't do any of the other ones. And then, or just drewdaviscomedy.com. That's how you'll find all the stuff. So check out the Clean Comedy Chats. That's where I interview every I said every comedian. I interview literally every comedian on earth every Saturday. Check it out.
Every Saturday.
Every Saturday. And when you go on my site or on my Instagram, you'll see what shows I'm at. At the time of this release, I'm actually later in the week going to be in Huntsville at Huntsville Levity Live. I'll be in Paducah, Kentucky at Dry Ground Brewery, and I'll be somewhere else that I'm temporarily forgetting on Friday. But it'll be a great show. Oh yeah, Ringgold, Georgia at Caffeine Addict. So I just perform all over the place.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and if you guys are ever around, check a show out. So yeah,
no doubt. Yeah.
Here, man. You gotta down here at the comedy club.
They actually have a comedy club.
Yeah, we'll talk to you offline and stuff.
Yeah,
everybody else listening, thank you so much. Please hit the like and subscribe button. Please make sure to follow Drew. Drew's awesome. He's a nerdy guy. Single, can fold clothes very, very, very well.
Most importantly, subscribe to the Patreon.
Subscribe to the Patreon.
$4 for all this and more.
And more.
And more.
A lot of